right, what's going on, Conscious Crew? Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. All of my Conscious Crew are employed as motherfuckers, so I know that a lot of y'all are at your desk, at your offices, running your businesses, on lunch break. You're working, honey, all right? This is Improv Live, all right? And you know, for some reason, it's Tuesday, but it feels like a weekend to me. Maybe because it's been so much high action-ish that's been happening that it makes me feel like, girl, this is weekend behavior, girl. Shit getting canceled, shit getting exposed, things going up, girl. It's like this is Friday behavior, girl. This is Saturday night behavior, baby. So I think it's because of the nature of the craziness that's been happening that it just got me in the spirit of Friday or Saturday. It don't feel like no Tuesday. Do it feel like Tuesday to anybody? Because it don't feel like Tuesday to me, baby. It's been too much Friday and Saturday-ish going on. Nonetheless, you see what we're here to get into, girl. We're here to continue to unpack and unfold the multiverse of all things TGIF, who got it going on right now, all right? This shouldn't be a very long live, but before we even get into it, you guys know what I need you all to do. I need you guys to thumbs up the video until it is absolutely stuck. All right, you guys know that thumbing up not only boosts the algorithm, which you guys have been doing so wonderful at. Thank you so much for just liking the video. Y'all ain't no haters. Y'all ain't no weirdos. Y'all appreciate the work, appreciate the commentary, whether you agree or not, but you know, you still show love to the content creator for just giving you content that'll give you a headache, that'll stress you out, that'll make you laugh, that'll make you fall out, that'll clarify some things for you. So shout out to all the fucking weirdos, okay, who ain't never got no problem actually supporting the entertainment that they indulge in on a content creator's platform. I really cannot stress enough the appreciation I have for y'all not being no damn weirdos, okay? So if you are new here, thumbs up. It is one of the most significant things that you can do on any platform or any live stream, I should say, any pre-recorded content, I should say, on this platform, all right? Because when you thumbs up, you are literally also knocking on the digital door of another Conscious Crew member and telling them to get their black asses into the sanctuary, because the king is in fact hanging, baby. Oh, we back, baby. We back. We in these streets, baby. We outside these days, baby. You know, I was going through some spiritual, evolutionary, quantum leaping things in my spirit the past few months, baby. I was touching and going, baby, but the Lord done brought me back, baby. Okay, we operate in that top tier vibranium in this mother lava. All right, ain't God good? Oh, yes, in the hood, God is. Go ahead and also make sure that you have your notification bell set to all. And shout out to all the new subbies. Hey, you guys. We are at a awesome 46 and counting, girl. Y'all know that 45 had me in a chokehold, girl. That 45K had me in a chokehold, and YouTube was messing with my channel. They was unsubscribing. Folk had to keep resubscribing, girl. It's just been a hot mess. So shout out, baby, to the solidarity and the anointing of it all, because, you know, we self-made over in this motherfucker. Also, make sure that once again you have your notification bell set to all, and last but not least, please share the stream out to wherever it is you have digital community, whether that is your YouTube community wall, your Snapchat, your Facebook, your MySpace, your Insta story, your Twitter, girl, the dark side of Tumblr, or your personal OF. I don't really give a damn where you lay the link. Just let them whores know that we're live and in color. And with no further ado, let's go ahead and push on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let me speak to the beautiful people in the building on this old nasty piece of Tuesday, child. On this old nasty piece of Tuesday. How's it going? All right. Okay, good. All right. So can we get to 100 likes, y'all? We need about 15 more likes, honey. It's 200 of y'all in the building so far. We need 15 more likes before we can get this commentary popping off. While you guys are getting those likes up, those thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and speak to the Conscious Crew. What's going on, Star? Hey Boo, hey Foodie, hey Brown Mama 3186, hey Serene, what's going on? Layla, hey Love, hey Coach Leslie, hey fam, what's going on? Used to be the sweetest girl, hey Boo, had Tasmania, what's going on? Baby girl 1981, outside the box, Lady D, Latera, what's going on? My beautiful sin, hey Styles by Stevie, I miss you while you like this. You know we cut a fool over here, Style. You know we do it, honey. Shout out to Styles by Stevie. Make sure y'all support my girl over on Instagram, honey. She get into all of the interviews, honey, with all the actresses, all the singers, all the producers, baby, all the teams of the teams. So make sure you guys follow Styles by Stevie on Insta, baby. Shout out to my boo T, the Goddess, who always keeping us updated on the T, baby. Also, shout out to T, the Goddess, on YouTube and Instagram as well. Make sure you follow the T. What's going on, the T? Hey, always. What's going on? Devon, hey boo, coming in, smashing that like button on, period. What's going on, food expert? Hey, my beautiful mod. Hey boo, hey Niecy Green. Hey, what's going on, Taryn? What's going on, Cats Meow? Hey boo. What's going on, Katy Perry? Hey Bougie, Barbie, good morning, or whatever the case may be. What's going on, Gene Owens? Hey, hey Gwen, hey y'all. What's going on, Messy? I hope that Trina song feels right. So right. Ain't it so fitting, honey? Because we're the baddest pooches on the block as always. What's going on, Sherry? Hey, what's going on, Carolyn? Hey, Andrew. Hey, Boo. Hey, Bring the Mess. Hey, Emily. Hey, Purple. What's going on, Mama Sasha? Hey, Boo, on period. It's a Friday vibe up in this bitch on the Tuesday. That part. On that part. What's going on, Ariel? Hey, Miss Reese. What's going on, Charity to Give? Hey, L. Michelle. Hey, Boo. What's going on, Bill Pension? I can't even see the person who put the fiery hearts, but shout out to you, Boo. Hey, Nakia. Hey, Talk with Shay. What's going on? Healthy Distractions. Now, that's what I definitely need to get me through all till yes, period. What's going on, Coda? What's going on, Patty Green? Hey, Gwen. Hey, y'all. What's going on, Miss Sasha? Hey, Gladys. Hey, y'all. Hey, Savette. All right, y'all. So we got just a little bit of things to get into, okay? It's a lot going on. Let me go ahead and turn down Miss Charina. Church announcements, girl. You guys know I've been working on graphics on my channel. Okay, that's where all the new artwork came from. Also, I'm going to be going to Charlotte to actually shoot my intro finally, okay? And we going big for the intro, baby. We putting out the drones. You know, I have makeup artist, girl. It's going to be off the chain, honey. The vision for the intro is going to be epic, even though it's only like a minute and a half. But I'm going to be shooting it like it's a music video. You guys may... It's going to be a lot of interesting stuff coming out the platform, girl. We're going to be getting into music. We're going to be producing songs, girl. A bitch going to be rapping, spitting bars. Honey, I'm going to be competing with these rap niggas. All right? We got a lot of good stuff just coming down the pipeline. All right? But I don't want to hold you guys long. So, you guys know that there has been a lot going on with TGIF, honey. Okay, everything from hiatuses to suspensions to exposés, alleged lawsuits, etc. As the world turns on Fox Soul's TGIF, more pieces of the puzzle are coming together in the aftermath of the show's immediate halt to production following the nasty work of a replacement who made very inappropriate statements under the guise of a birthday roasting of a fellow colleague. As the show has been confirmed to be on hiatus, the future of the show hangs in the balance, and we got to get into the updates, all right? So you guys know I've been covering this from the ins to the outs to the ins to the outs, girl. Hours worth of coverage. So if you guys, you know, probably have any questions, they probably already have been answered in the last two live streams. So just catch all of those updates. You guys know we went live last night because sources all over the place were already getting ahead of things, letting it be known that the show was under suspension, etc. I've gotten further clarity about this alleged cancellation, etc. We'll get into that. And you guys also know that allegedly Al is allegedly possibly suing. There were a breach of contract that was confirmed by the roast itself, that contractually they cannot bring up Al's previous marriage to Star Jones, etc. And there's just been a lot of conjecture around what's transpiring, okay? Now, you guys know that while we were live getting into the things, a horse also tried to go live, and apparently from what y'all told me, because I still haven't seen the live, I'm not interested in watching the live, I'm not going to look at the live. I got trusted sources for all of that, girl. They said that horse came on higher than the Cooter Brown, fumbling all over his words, didn't really know what to really say or how to say it, but wanted to confirm that they were on vacation and not under suspension. Well, that is halfway true. All right. So the truth in this part is left and right-handed. All right. So before we even get into that, let's get into some details. Okay, outside the box says cringy child. Baby. All right, it's 122 likes and 300 of y'all in the building. Let's get these likes all the way up. Let's first and foremost talk about Star Jones and Al Jones. Okay. So you guys know that episodes had been snatched down. You guys know that TGIF took down the roast video. It was too accusatory. It was too accusational. All right. It was too inflammatory, baby, on all levels, and it was a breach of contract. So they snatched that ish down. You guys also know from what I told you guys that they also snatched the last week's episode where Lunell came on. And she had gagged Al Jones about her marriage to Star Jones by asking her, you know, did she inform Star Jones that she, you know, like to toot the booty and also throw the peen, baby? You know, was Star Jones informed that he was a bisexual man and everything? Now, you guys know last night we played a clip courtesy of Neighborhood Talk, who I still, you know, let me not get into Neighborhood Talk, courtesy of Neighborhood Talk. Okay. And as you guys saw, as I pointed out to you guys, Al refused to say Star Jones' name. He spoke in a very matter-of-fact way. Do I need to play that clip that has now been taken down off Fox Soul, but of course has already made the blogs? It's already been screenshotted by various content creators. Girl, do we need to revisit that? I think we're going to revisit that super quick because it's only less than a minute worth of a clip. Let me go ahead and pull that on up. Oh, girl, I'm glad I'm not showing my inbox right now because I got one of y'all man's ping pictures, girl. I'm not sure. Ooh. Girl, I'm so glad, girl, I'm not sharing the screen right now. Let me go ahead and block this. Let me go to exit out this screen, girl. Somebody's big. All right, girl. So listen to this, shy. Okay, hold on. Turn up your headphones.
My truth. I just feel like there's so many moving factors around this.
Right, because look,
You have your opinion. I have mine.
No, but look, Al was married to Star.
That's
and
true, but never
really
told.
talking about how gay he is on this show. Did you come out and expose yourself to Star when you first got married?
Oh my goodness. I have never been not truthful with anybody that I've been.
Oh, so Star knew she married a gay man.
I've talked about this on this platform before.
Oh.
I have always been very honest with all of my partners about my sexuality. When I date, all of them. At the time that I dated them, I've been very honest and open about my sexuality.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna end on that note. We're gonna go to break. Coming up next, it's time.
Okay, girl. The girl got Lunell saying, oh. Now, Lunell actually wasn't saying, oh to Al. She was saying, oh, to production ass who was on the screen saying, abort girl, get out of here, cold red, bitch. So Lunell was like, okay, I wasn't supposed to do that, and then you guys saw how Claudia was like, all right, let's go ahead and go to the next commercial trial, and you guys also saw or heard, I should say, how Al had refused to say Star's name. Okay, well, you guys may or may not know, I went over this last night, that during the divorce procedures between Star and Al, it was a very, very terrible, ratchety ass Compton, Crenshaw Boulevard as divorce, girl. It was as mean and ridiculous as it could get. At one point in time during the divorce and the arguing of property and alimony and all of this, Al actually had put a gag order out on Star Jones to keep her ass from spilling the tea. And in return, Star had petitioned for a gag order on our ass as well. So the judge ended up granting them both a mutual gag order, all right? Now, in the past, after this gag order was officiated after it was confirmed, there were instances that Al felt like Star had breached the gag order. So he would drag her ass back into court, girl, over an alleged breach of that gag order when she would go on talk shows and she would answer questions pertaining to her marriage, etc. All this was allegedly, you know, prohibited according to said gag order. All right, this gag order has remained between them since their divorce. So when Lunell, last week or week before last, whenever this episode had aired, had directly said Star's name and directed her comments toward Al, either Lunell as did not read the fine writing in her contract as a guest host, because I don't know if the guest host contracts, hey, Bring the Mess TV, hey, y'all, I don't know if the guest host contracts are as nuanced in details as the permanent panelist contracts are, especially since guests only come on, you know, for a short amount of time, one episode, for a segment, etc. So I don't know how laid the guest host contracts are and what's in those clauses. Now, I'm going to be honest, honey. Auntie Lunell don't give me that she read, honey, okay? Auntie Lunell don't even give me that she can spell past her first and last name, baby. So it's given that if it was in the fine red writing of the damn contract, baby, that Miss Lunell, like all niggas get into a bag, just did not read the fine red writing, girl. All she saw her John Hancock to get her check, okay? And just assumed that everything else was everything else, girl. So I don't know what it gives. However, because of what happened on that particular episode, Star Jones ended up still being in her petty energy all the way into Miss 2024, honey. Miss Star is not, she is not lifting her Ozempic ass foot off of Al Reynolds' neck, because you got two equally petty ass people, girl, who are never going to let it go. So, baby, her attorneys allegedly sent Fox Soul a cease and desist, and therefore they ripped and snatched the episode, which is no longer there on Fox Soul. You're only going to see it on a blog or, you know, on TikTok or on somebody who screen grabbed it at the time that it was happening, okay? So that was first strike. Fast forward, you have now a permanent panelist who indefinitely signed a contract and understood the things that were off limits, and then who still, in the name of a birthday roast, in the name of being unprofessional and a goddamn digital heathen, breached his own contract and had the unmitigated gall in the roast to admit that he know he's not supposed to legally say what he's about to say, and he's not supposed to legally acknowledge what the hell he's about to acknowledge, but nonetheless, he's going to do so and hope that he still gets to keep his damn job. Well, where the hell they do that at? Well, apparently on TGIF, bitch. All right, so this was strike two, girl. So because Fox had already caught some legal damn smoke from Star over this breach of gag order, etc., because if Star ass files a lawsuit, not only can she drag our ass back into court, she can obviously, Fox Soul will have liability as well, because the terms and conditions of that said gag order have also been filtered through and acknowledged by the network of Fox Soul as well. All right, so baby, this spun shit all the way to the left. Then you guys also know that within that roast, girl, there was some other very accusatory things said by the replacement, such as Al having a very special relationship to management, okay? You guys also know that the very thing that the replacement claimed was true about Al in terms of why the hell he's still there and why the hell he even has a seat at all is because of his very special relationship to management. Is also the exact same truth for him, because he has a very special relationship to production. Shout out to Justin once again, one of the producers over there. All right. However, these things have to be also investigated, because guess what? There's not supposed to be any inappropriate fraternizing between co-workers, higher ups, etc. Many networks have these terms and conditions and clauses within their contracts. This is a mess. All right. Now, depending on how much of Karen that Al is being, he also could push the issue that Horseface also has a special relationship and could push for an open investigation on the nuances and ins and outs of that damn relationship. So shit could get real messy, and apparently it is getting really messy, because yesterday I didn't know that my girl Claudia was over on TGIF, and I'm assuming that this all took place when TGIF was supposed to air, and Solars were going to see if the 8 o'clock show was going to appear, because you guys know they didn't go on Friday, and they also didn't go on Monday, which is why last night Horseface went live while we were live and was trying to get in front of the things and give an old nasty piece of cover story, but the cat was already out of the bag, unfortunately, because Claudia, unfortunately, was in the comment section on Fox, unbeknownst to Horseface, dropping all the tea that basically all the allegations that, girl, there was trouble behind the curtain wall were in fact true. Okay, baby, this is just terrible things. So I was sent screenshots, because I told you guys last night when you guys had brought it up that Claudia was under some post. I didn't know what y'all were talking about. I said, hey, send me the screenshots, etc. So I was sent those screenshots. All right. So this is one of the comments from Claudia, who you guys can see holds a ranch over on Fox Soul, who was in the comment section trying to let the fans know, because people were, of course, upset, blaming, everybody was talking about everything, obviously. There was upheaval, girl. So Claudia says, I called out today to try one last time to fix it. He ignored me, so fuck it, all right? Because at this point, Al kind of has garnered a lot of social sympathy because of how people felt about the unprofessional Zeus Network free paperback lunch antics of the replacement girl. Even people who like the replacement, also felt like the roast was too personal, too lowball, and it was just absurd and damn ridiculous. So because Al has garnered a lot of social empathy as a result of appearing to be the victim in this situation, people are telling Claudia, y'all gotta make this right. What happened to Al? What's fucked up? Horseface should have never. And to be fair, when we were reporting on it, we also showed comments from people who were saying, hey, Al deserved it. Al been fucking with Horseface since Horseface stepped into the building. He called him a boy. He been sunning him. He been treating him like a child, etc., not respecting him at his big old, almost crusty 40-year-old age. He's damn near also a peer to Miss Al Reynolds, So a lot of people felt like, girl, Al Jones just had it coming, okay? Nonetheless, because of all of this victimization around Miss Al Jones, Claudia was just like, hey, I tried to call Al one last time to fix all of this, and he ignored me. So I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Okay. Then she made another comment in Fox Soul's comment section and said Al was having sided conversations with Horseface trying to get me fired, and then was having side conversations with me trying to get Horseface fired. And then we found out and squashed our beef. Al been miserable since we made up. Now, remember, in the roast, a lot of people didn't know what Horseface meant when Horseface said and had accused Al Jones of running backwards and forwards and amongst co-workers starting shit, being fake as hell, taking pictures, smiling in front of people's face, and then dragging their ass and talking mad ish about them behind the scenes. A lot of people, and this is why you gotta listen to me, baby. I'm the only bitch who really got this shit on lock, girl. Okay, I be really making it make sense for y'all, but the issue with some of y'all is that y'all be so biased that y'all don't want to stand on business, and y'all don't want to stand on critical perspective because y'all allow who y'all fave and who not y'all fave to cloud y'all judgment, baby. I can call it down the motherfucking middle, whether I like a love a motherfucker or not, okay? I even have done this with Funky. I'm a fan of Funky. I love a Funky. I think he's dope. I had to call it down the motherfucking middle. So, you know, I don't got that problem. You know, I can call anybody that I with out because, I mean, the fuck, why not? I mean, the truth is the goddamn truth. It is what it is, okay? So my perspective is always rooted in genuineness, you know, which sometimes mean we just don't disagree, okay? I understand from the outside, y'all may think that I'm just caping for somebody unnecessarily, windmilling because of proximity. I don't do that. I have to also see it how I see it. I cannot co-sign a narrative that I genuinely don't believe in because, you know, I gotta die one day and I gotta face the Father, Son, and the Holy Daughter for my actions, and I'm not going to bust hell wide open for windmilling without my own conviction about a thing for none of these niggas. None of them are worth it, okay? So anything that I say, I stand by it. Whether I'm a friend to someone, whether I got proxy to someone or not, is still my perspective based upon the way I understand things. And you guys know I do my research. I listen and look at everything. I put it all together and I make it make sense for me. Okay. So whatever the end result is, it's the end result, child. All right. Now, why the hell did I say all that? Because I don't know why the hell I said all that. Why did I say all that? Oh, so to tie it back in, remember when Horseface was in the roast and said, girl, he been going back and forth starting shit. Well, this is what y'all considered the big smoking gun. This is what y'all considered the big ass smoking gun, baby. Is y'all assume that he was talking about previous drama that had rolled out amongst the cast. Stuff with Claudia and Funky and Claudia and Al. And I kept telling y'all, the boy is sitting in a burning house. He now, on top of already coming into TGIF with a very, very special relationship to production, already had somebody who was able to load up his clip and drop all the tea on his ass because he had a relationship to production coming into this. And he has a relationship and a friendship to Funky Dineva, who we also know is an ex-disgruntled co-worker of TGIF. So he also had another person coming into this that was able to load his ass up. So no, this had nothing to necessarily do with that. What he was referring to, and Claudia confirmed it in a live chat, was the very thing that Claudia said, was that she jumped on the phone finally with Horseface. They were able to have a conversation, put two and two together, and figure some things out, because before that, you know, they stayed at a professional distance from each other. But as shit got messier and weirder and weirder and weirder, it brought them to having to talk about what the hell was going on, and they found out the culprit, okay? And Al is one messy bitch. That's on period, okay? We literally have saw this objectively play out because he acted friendly and like he could take that damn roast, only to then turn around behind Horseface back and call into Funky Dineva show and didn't give a damn about whether Funky was live or not, because Al don't read the room and self-sabotages with them crooked ass glasses any damn way, and went the fuck off, was going the hell off, okay? And now even within this narrative that he may be suing Horseface over breach of contract and slander and libel and all of this shit, it sounds like to me, now that I look back on what he initially said in his opening on Funky Dineva channel, is that Al sounded like he was about to say, now you see why I'm about to sue this nigga. Now you see why I'm about to put paperwork on this nigga. But because Funky kept interrupting him while in a very messy fashion continue to have his ass on speakerphone, because that's also how disloyal and unethical and how unprotected your ass is. Fooling up with Funky Dineva ass is he still got the damn phone up in front of damn 7,000 damn people with the nigga on speakerphone, even though he can see the nigga is about to spill what is supposed to be pillow talk, and Funky is gonna let it play out loud. And at best, all he gonna say is, girl, I'm live, but keep the goddamn speakerphone rolling, okay? So we can see objectively that Funky ain't a friend to no damn body, just like he left Claudia ass hot and damn dry, and then tried to set the whole house on fire on the way out of the door, even though his good Judy, Al Reynolds, was still in that goddamn burning house that he was trying to take, okay? So Funky has had multiple instances of just disloyalty and being self-serving. Al is equally a fucking narcissist and self-serving and a damn self-sabotager, okay? Because he revealed to us that he, in fact, has been having pillow talk. Why in the hell would you be sitting in this space with your panelists and then having the nerve to take everything there is to take back to somebody else who has a platform and who cannot stand? Fox can't stand that TGIF still exists, cannot stand the host of TGIF, and your messy ass is gonna run back and tell that person all the goings on and all of the funkery of TGIF. Just messy fucking boots, okay? So he proved that he does swap in and out, he does transfer information, he does keep shit motherfucking going, and he plays coy and plays nice and plays postured on the scene. Oh, I enjoyed that ratchet ass roast. I enjoyed it. No, bitch, you're dead. And that's why TGIF is currently suspended, bitch. Okay? So terrible. So back to Claudia's statement. So Claudia now is indirectly giving context to what Horseface said in his roast, okay? That they both found out that he been doing this divisive shit. So when Horseface was calling him out, he was calling him out about what he knows to be true. Because once again, he's sitting in the house. Once again, remember, him and Al was initially getting cozy with each other in the beginning, and they were both tag teaming the fuck on Claudia, laughing at SA, laughing at her SA, being petty, low sperm count ass ninjas, etc. Girl, clearly it was the Sausage Club versus Claudia Jordan. This was so noticeable that it was protested and boycotted from the Solars, girl, who were just like, girl, get this mess off the screen, girl. Claudia deserves better. We need a fourth co-host. Please don't choose this hoe, and I'll need to get his shit together. It was a damn mess. All right. So I told y'all in the beginning, nobody had to load him up. He's sitting in a burning house. And while y'all so obsessed over blaming Claudia ass for everything, y'all did not consider the fact that Horseface came into this thing with a producer who was able to load his ass up, a friendship to disgruntled ass Funky. Still want to soak up all the tea. Okay, that's why he told Al, oh girl, I'll call you back, girl. So you know he loaded up Horseface ass with all the tea, but once again, y'all hyperly obsessed over Claudia. And then on top of that, now y'all know that Horseface was loaded up by Mr. Reynolds. And because Claudia wasn't fucking with Horseface like that coming into this thing, it wasn't until they had a sit down and talked that then Horseface had an opportunity to be like, well, girl, I thought blah, 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 because Miss Al Jones said that. And then she's like, hold on, what? I know he ain't say that. When that nigga been saying to me, do. Okay? So once again, all this narrative basically just got debunked that Claudia did everything because she wasn't even fucking with Armand. She wasn't even fucking with Horseface. Literally, she acknowledges they had a beef. She acknowledges Al was having one-sided conversations with Horse, trying to get me fired, and having sided conversations with me, trying to get Horse fired, and we found out and squashed our beef. So how the hell could Claudia load up Wendy Wiggins when she wasn't even fucking with him like that? Like she had gave me permission to do months ago. You can let the people know I had nothing to do with him being hired. She wasn't fucking with him like that, and it wasn't on no personal shit. She just didn't know him like that, and she wasn't familiar like that with him as a content creator, and she had her focus on other motherfucking people. And upon him coming into the situation, he was already off-putting because of the misogyny, because of the pettiness, because of the insensitivity toward very serious issues like sexual assault, etc., and laughing at that shit. So she was already super fucking guarded and was like, yeah, I ain't fucking with these niggas. I'm just doing my fucking job. Okay? So once again, look, y'all gotta see, this is why I get paid to do this. It's the reason why I get, it's the reason why I do this. I do the work for y'all. All right? Y'all cheating off my equations, girl. Okay, I go and do the math equation for y'all, do all the actual work and just give y'all the goddamn final result. So here it is. She acknowledges I wasn't even fucking with this nigga. So now we know Claudia was not a culprit. She did not load his clip up, girl. Horseface came in already with a very special relationship to production, with a relationship and friendship to an ex-disgruntled employee of TGIF, aka Funky Dineva, and he was sitting down having pillow talk with a messy-ass, divisive Al Reynolds. And it wasn't until shit got so bad that him and Claudia finally broke the ice and had a talk and was able to figure out why shit was on fire the way that it was. Okay, so now y'all can miss all that shit that Unwind with Opioids was trying to say, girl. Oh, she loaded him up, blah, 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 blah. See, the truth always comes to the motherfucking light, baby. Claudia do deserve some much vindication. Okay? So, but the problem, okay, because the pendulum swings to the left, girl, is that clearly Claudia ass and Horseface didn't jump on the goddamn phone, because while she was live or not live, she was in the comment section of TGIF, girl, let it be known, yes, bullshit going on, I'm trying to fix this shit, he ain't answering the phone, fuck it, this shit is messy, Horseface was trying to get a cover story going, girl, in order to get the heat off of his ass, okay, and was like, girl, we not suspended, child, okay, because he was getting chewed up out here, okay, so he was all over on Twitter, all over his community wall, girl, acting like he was Taylor Swift going through a damn breakup, self-loathing, trying to deflect from his own actions that created all of this damn mania, trying to act like he the damn victim, trying to act like somebody else is at fault, other people is acting funny, instead of taking responsibility for what he did. Because as a result, girl, Miss Claudia, Al Jones, nor him, who had already accepted a lesser pay for the position, which is why Flame and Rowe came into our chat last night, shout out the motherfucking Flame, who did not take the position. It was offered to her, like I told y'all in the beginning. He was the last candidate. Nobody wanted Horseface for the show, but the producer that he had a very special relationship with. The Foxholders didn't want his ass, and the seat was not paying like that. There had already been budget cuts. There had already been redactions to finances. So this last co-host seat, girl, it was not given the same $250 a year that Funky and all of them was making, honey. Okay, this was a lesser paid job. Okay, but when you thirsty and you need clout and you need the coin, girl, to build studios and all of that shit, girl, to get, you know, spinal cord replacements and things, to get, you know, a BBL done to your gum line and all of that good shit, girl, when you got, you know, shit to do, baby. And Medicaid ain't medicating, girl, and Obamacare ain't Obamacaring, girl. Obama ain't caring, child. You got to do what you need to goddamn do. So he took the lesser pay and then had the nerve to get up on his platform and shade me and Sherelle, girl, as if we're sitting over here taking the leftovers of the leftovers to the leftovers of somebody else's leftovers, girl. Not even knowing everything that I already knew because of all my multiple sources about just how toxic the workplace experience was, but sat on his platform, girl, and bragged like he was really in the winning seat and he's on TV, okay? And now he ain't been on TV, okay? He told them people to go and wake me and Sherelle up, girl. Well, we woke up and turned on the TV and he wasn't there. And to make matters worse, as a result of his damn actions, neither is Claudia or Al Jones' ass on TV either, bitch. Because when you got that level of toxicity in you, girl, you not only know how to fuck shit up for yourself, you know how to fuck shit up for everybody involved. Okay. But moving along. So as a result, girl, there has been a, hey, Wigs and Wine, there has been a suspension, okay? Now, according to my source, there is a regrouping, a restructuring going on, girl. They had to figure things out. But they also had, according to my sources, the cast also had vacation coming up. Because you guys know they take a annual summer vacation, etc. They're gone for a week. They can go to Aruba and Egypt and all that shit, girl. Go to Italy, to Russia, you know, to the Antarctic, girl. So because of the drama, though, and because of the issues around the contracts being breached, because of the slander, because of all these moving parts, girl, they had to speed up vacation, bitch. So when Horseface went live last night, he only told one part of the truth. Yes, they are on a vacation / a suspension. So they apparently will be off air for 2 weeks, and we're not going to really see them until July, okay? Because they got to figure out what the fuck to do with all of this. Now, what the hell they're going to figure out, I don't know, because if Al is acting a Karen fool, as is being alleged, girl, now that he got a real victim card to stand on because there were breaches of contracts, people not supposed to be bringing up certain things, putting his ass in a situation to have to end up back in court with Star Jones' ass, and because of the network now receiving cease and desist and shit as a result of other legalities that employees have with, you know, the people in their damn life, I think a part of the restructuring is going to figure out how to put that Star Jones clause that's at the bottom of the contract, bitch, and big bold letters at the tippity top of the application, girl. Okay? Before you even see Fox Soul on the application, you gonna see hashtag don't motherfucking bring up Star Jones first and foremost. Okay? So they got to figure out, girl, how to re-emphasize that shit. And now, as a result of even the special guests and temporary guests and temporary hosts coming on, if they did not put that in the contracts of the guests who come on, they now have to refine that. They now have to make sure that guests understand what to do and not to do, honey. Okay, they got to restructure all of that shit. And they're going to have to figure out a way to appease Al. Okay, because we got a few issues here. One of these issues, though, may actually save Horseface's job, right? What may save Horseface's job is the fact that Al is super egotistical. This is why he tried to play it coy, and he tried to play it up in the face of feeling very disrespected, in the face of feeling really triggered as a result of being legally compromised because of the gag order that's on him when it comes to Star Jones. Al still believes in trying to save face. So this may work actually, in fact, in Horseface's favor, because Al is probably too narcissistic to let it optically appear as though he was so bent out of shape over a roast he pretended to not have a problem with, and deal with Horseface being replaced, because it's going to make Al look like the pussy he don't want to look like. It's going to make him look like he was pressed about something he pretended to not be pressed about. So because of Al's own egotisticalness, because of optics, he may not want to opt for Wendy Wiggins to be off the show, because he'll never live it down. And he don't want, especially as the older gentleman girl, as the first lady, he don't want to ever have that stain on him that a young buck, that an amateur, that an inexperienced as power bottom from the deep, deep bowels of the LA gutters, gave him that work girl, okay, was a given untakeable energy girl, just got the best of him girl, okay? He's not going to want to give that win to Horseface. He ain't going to want to give that win girl to Wendy Wiggins, okay? So this may work in Wendy Wiggins' favor if this is how Al's ego is set the fuck up. This will ensure that he has a chance to keep his damn job. So he better hope that Al is as full of himself as Al is, because Al will fuck around and be like, no, instead, y'all pay me for my pain, girl. I want that raise. I want that extra coin. Y'all done fucked up my shit a few times on the show, girl, bringing up Star Jones. This is why Dr. Heavily ain't had her ass back. Okay? Then y'all let Lunell, non-Regan Ozempic, pen injecting ass come up in this motherfucker with half of her damn cataracts working, putting me in a damn situation. And now y'all done let this motherfucking big tooth hoe turn around and fuck up my shit by bringing up this damn shit. He supposed to know, hell, maybe if he got his eyes as wide and as he got his damn mouth, girl, he would have been able to actually adhere and truly see and understand, bitch. Not to bring up my failed ass cringeworthy marriage to Star Jones. Okay? Ego is, Andrew, what are you talking about? We have proof he has ego. He overtalks Claudia. That's ego. He's arrogant as fuck. That's pretty much publicly understood at this point. And he was mad as all hell in his ego when he called Funky. But this is not really up for debate, girl. We have seen it. So we don't have to believe in fairy tales and narratives. Al has proven that he has an ego. Even the way that his ass was windmilling and fighting with Dr. Heavenly ass. All that is ego. Egotistical. Ego. He's just as egotistical as Funky ass is. An egomaniac, and he messy as hell. As Claudia has now confirmed that Horseface came into this shit with her not being a fan. She wasn't even fucking with Horseface like that until Al and his messy, bullshit ass, dizzy ways had done forced enough toxicity in the workspace to bring everything to a goddamn head, which led to a conversation between her and Horseface where they were able to then waved the white flag as a result of knowing who was doing what. Now, Al coyly and subliminally went live with some of his attorney friends last night, girl. First of all, to show Horseface, girl, and Fox Soul, bitch, that, you know, he could be represented, baby, free of charge. He got friends in high places that will make you do what it do for free, okay? That he lawyered up, girl, from every direction. And they were ironically, conveniently having a conversation about workplace hostility. Now, here the gag would be. The gag would be our ass having the unmitigated gall to file suit on Fox Soul, which I don't think he'll do because of his very special relationship to management, according to Wendy Wiggins. But the gag would be if his ass follows suit and file suit against some motherfuckers claiming workplace bullying, coercion, whatever the fuck it is he'll be filing, girl, when his ass allegedly is the bully. But that's how narcissist is, girl. Narcissists will fuck with you, do all the fuckery, all the triangulating, do all the messy shit, girl, put the banana peels every goddamn where, keep everything amiss, only to turn around then when they get exposed and revealed, girl, to play the proverbial victim, girl. So trust and believe. I think now that all this done happened on Al's part, and he does allegedly have some now objective basis for a suit, I don't think Al ass would file a suit right now because he's enjoying that $250K accordingly, and he motherfucking should, because Al already done let y'all ass know, girl, he is struggling. And he want more jobs, girl, and he just try to find a way to get more money, baby, and he would prefer money over love and all that shit, girl. So I already done let it be known publicly, girl. He thirsty as hell, and he's a coin chaser, honey. Okay? He see piggy banks, girl, and everything and everybody. All right? So, Miss Mama's, honey, I don't think she gonna blow the house like that and file suit right now. But baby, let me tell you something. If management don't allegedly keep on being special, bitch, trust and believe when TGIF rap, because according to my street committee members who went over there and saw that high ass bitch on her platform last night, they not only said what's our girl giving dizzy, talking about Wendy Wiggins, but she was also, girl, claiming that she was holding back, girl, and she couldn't talk about what really was going on. That also be the cover story for an unaccountable bitch. Unaccountable bitch always can't conveniently talk, but we know they can talk, right? Because Al had said last night on his channel that he is going to be talking about the damn situation, but on his platform, okay? Not on his hot topics, but he going to do a show, baby, and get into the things with TGIF. We also know that Claudia ass out here in comment sections, girl, letting it be known that the things are going on, girl. People can talk. Wendy Wiggins can talk too. That bitch just don't have nothing to talk about. She's just once again trying to curve the narrative, girl, that this is somebody else's fault and there's more than what meets the eye. Girl, what has meet the eye has already been revealed behind the Wizard of Oz curtain, bitch, okay? So go ahead and just apologize and take accountability, girl, for the way you done fucked up Claudia's check and done fucked up Al Jones' check, girl, because, you know, he need money to be paying Star Jones her damn restitution. All right? But, you know, it's always that for the girls who are truly guilty, girl. They, you know, I can't say nothing. Why? Everybody else out here saying they're going to say something. Claudia out here in comment sections, girl. Al Reynolds out here damn sure going to go live on his platform and talk about it, girl. Okay, all of a sudden, though, you can't get into it. You can get into everything else, baby, because if it was somebody else's tea, if it was somebody else's drama, if it was somebody else's mess, girl, you would be at their front door. Hello, Cardi B. You would be at their front door. Hello, Nicki Minaj. You would be at their front door. Hello, Lotto. Hello, Bia. Hello, Coi Leray. Hello, Jason Lee. Hello, T.S. Madison, girl. You done dug a shovel to everybody else shit, bitch, when when the block is hot. All your other panelists out here, girl, spitting all the damn tea in comment sections and in their YouTube videos, girl. But you conveniently can't say nothing. Now, mind you, he had already contradicted himself because when y'all sent me the tweets, right? He had said, girl, that he was taking a high and mighty road and that he's learned the power in silence. And every time this bitch try to claim and try to be on his Beyonce shit, she can't help but crack wide open. Every time that bitch try to be on some, I'm going to let the haters talk and I'm going to let the peanut gallery gather. And I just realized I'm that girl and I don't have to say anything because, you know, all of the conversation says it all. You know, so really, all of this is just proof that I'm just that horse girl. I'm just that pulled up into the stable girl. Every time he tries to pull off, girl, being Beyonce, when they got him all in their mouth like liquor, that bitch is live in 5 motherfucking minutes, bitch. And last night was no different than any other time. Wendy Wiggins, Clank girl, she had learned the power of silence and the power of allowing people to just talk and the power, girl, and just paying it, girl, and the power, baby. And then the power came down, cracking on her motherfucking ass, and that bitch is live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Girl. Are we not gagging? Woo-cha! Woo-cha! Woo-cha, girl. So, moving along from that, girl. All right. We got to get into Claudia. Because Claudia further got into some more details and dropped some more Easter eggs in her live stream on IG following the roast, girl, that was heard all around half of YouTube. So what I'm going to do is play you guys audio of Claudia's IG live. Do I got a picture of Claudia up here? Let me see. Okay. And in this live, she addresses some things, girl. Okay. It's going to further clarify what I'm talking about. It's going to clarify, girl. Okay. Because see, I'm connected, girl. That's girl. I do this. Okay. She's going to talk about Al Reynolds and her and his situation. And then she's going to talk about Funky and Al as well. Hold on. Let me see what these thumbs up at, girl, because I be working, honey, and the least y'all can do is work y'all's finger, honey, and hit that old DSD piece. A like button, girl. It don't cost you nothing. It's free, $99. Hold on. Let me check out these. Girl, it is almost 1,000 of y'all in the building, girl, and it's only 341 likes, girl, and y'all got me out here working my throat that I typically have on reserve and have on ice for y'all's man. But instead, I'm out here, girl, using this good, dainty, feminine throat, girl, this dainty, feminine throat box, girl, to get into the things with y'all, girl, and it's almost 1,000 of y'all up in this bitch, and it's only 346 motherfucking likes, girl. And I'm using a throat that I only use on Kangs to be out here, girl, entertaining y'all while y'all on your lunch break, girl, while y'all breastfeeding kids, girl, while y'all running at-home daycares and shit, child, and y'all got the unmitigated garbage. They only have 379 motherfucking likes, and there's almost 1,000 y'all up in this bitch, and I'm giving y'all the motherfucking rundown. Okay. Let me find Legina Gold. Because I think R. Kelly and Aaliyah's eldest daughter, Legina, got a old nasty piece of acoustic 4-page letter version of her song that can, you know, just play in the background as y'all figure out how to hit a like button. Because I don't think that's a lot to ask for when a bitch be working. Okay, when a hoe is, you know, up on the screen, giving up the ghost. I don't think that a free like is anything to ask for when you got your ass here, sucking up all the tea. He. I don't think that's a lot to give, honey. You ain't giving money. You ain't giving your check. You giving a like for a space you in, getting your life for better or for worse. Okay, we at 400. All right. Moderators, continue to help motivate the folk to hit that old nasty piece of like, baby. Okay? Because, baby, 2024, we will seize the kingdom by way of violence. So let me play this thing for Claudia. Okay? Listen to her IG live, which I think might have been the day after or 2 days after the roast. Okay? Hold on. Let me find this old nasty piece of audio. All right, so check this out.
Episode's been taken down because so I can't take anything down. But yeah, that episode's been taken down because you know, I guess Al complained about it. So I had someone had my back like that.
Okay. So first thing, girl, because we're gonna go bar by bar. She opens up and says, "Yes, the episode was taken down. I guess because Al complained. I wish I had somebody who protected me like that." Okay, now here, Claudia is actually indirectly affirming what oh boy, Horseface Wendy Wiggins said in his roast, that Al has a very special relationship to management because this type of behavior don't happen for nobody else but Miss Al. Okay, let's continue to listen.
Anyways, how to hype Armand up. I didn't hype him up to like say this stuff. It's a roast. Do I not get along with Al? Well, we used to be friends. I put him on the show. You know, we used to be friends. We have been friends for a long time. I will say that. And I haven't been happy with some of the behind the scenes things he's been doing. It's been like really like shocking over the years to see like I didn't really know this person like I thought. But you know, I can work with anyone. I'll work. And I've had to work with people before. Unfortunately, this is a show that it was created because like we had 3 people that actually got along and like actually like talking to each other and weren't jealous and like to have fun and wanted to like see it for each other, and like we were so looking forward to being in the studio together, you know. We were so looking forward to like seeing what the show could go into, but like I think there was a lot of people, a lot of things folks were worrying about with other people getting paid and if we were getting the same money, and then there was some jealousy and motherfuckers taking pictures of your car and Instagram and screenshotting it and sending it to each other and kikiing and being jealous and being like, oh, you have this house and you have this and oh, we must not be getting the same money, and then being resentful. But yeah, I work so much, you guys. Like, TGIF is not my only job.
Okay, so Claudia had went into some things, girl. All right. First of all, she said, I mean, obviously she didn't have to hype the nigga up. Okay, but everything he said was goddamn true. It is what the fuck it is. Okay, it's a roast. It be's what it be. Then she also went into more nuance about her and Al's situation. You know, that it's been a lot of shit she done found out over the years. This person doesn't have her back. She's really been shocked about how two-faced and untrustworthy and just the lack of alleged character and loyalty that Al actually had. You know, this is something that has really blown her. Then she got into a little bit of indirect commentary about Funky by talking about how motherfuckers was jealous. People was feeling a way about who was making what, etc. Girl, are we all making the same coin? We know she clearly got to be talking about Funky ass, okay? Because Funky is the one who got his ass walked to the front door as a result of trying to make show, bitch. Okay, he was making equal coin, girl, to Miss Claudia, if not more, girl. Okay, he just wanted the coin of the coins. And how motherfuckers was jealous because of text messages and receipts that she saw, girl. she got to see that people was trading off text messages because once again, it's Al who allegedly is the one who be playing both sides. So I'm sure that Al is the one that showed Claudia the things that Funky was sending to him about Claudia, girl, her cars and all of this, girl, her house, how she making this money, where she making this money at, girl. We must be not making the same things because, you know, we not living like that. I'm not living like that, girl. How the hell is she riding around in a Rolls Royce? How is she riding around in a UFO, bitch? How the hell is she getting these big ass custom double doors put on her goddamn mansion, bitch? Who the hell this whole thing she is? The queen of goddamn England? Okay, because we know that Al is the snake, because he the same one who not only would have showed Claudia those screenshots of what Funky was saying about Claudia. Remember, Funky is the one that put our ass on blast publicly for being the one who showed him Claudia's text messages about him from her, okay, which wasn't even a big thing and completely understandable under the circumstances, because all the text messages showed and was about was once Funky left the way he left and Claudia didn't know shit about Funky wanting to leave, planning to leave, trying to work out his contract the way he was. She ain't know shit. She just came back to his ass gone and wasn't afforded a phone call. Funky Dineva corroborated that he did not have a conversation with Claudia. So then Al told her through text messages that Funky, or that producers wanted to do a farewell for Funky, you know, to give him, you know, his flowers, give him his things. And all Claudia said was, girl, why the hell should we give him a form of goodbye, bitch, when he didn't give us that. He just fucking left out of nowhere, didn't tell nobody anything, didn't give nobody no heads up. And now we gotta literally scramble in real time, girl, to figure out who to bring in at the last minute. You know, like, we gotta figure out how to play this shit publicly, because once again, nobody knew nothing. Claudia didn't know shit. Al didn't know shit. The fans didn't know shit. So Claudia was like, why the hell should we? And once again, that's reasonable shit, because he in fact didn't tell nobody. This also is her job. She also is impacted by the behavior and the actions of her co-workers. Whether they have a right to those actions or not, she got a fucking right to feel how she feel, because she's the one having to deal with the fucking aftermath. So that's all she communicated. And obviously she bowed down and kissed the ring, and she had put her shit aside to give his ass that farewell. And they gave his ass that farewell that following Monday. And he was so touched and so that he shared a snippet of the damn farewell onto his Instagram page. He later deleted it when he realized that Fox was really going to let his ass walk. And then the petty game started with dragging him over the cheap equipment they wanted back, and dragging this, that, and the third, dragging Claudia. It just went from one thing to the other. So Al, messy, funky ass behind the scenes talking shit, jealous of Claudia. And this is why I said what I said, and I'm going to say it again about my narrative. That funky ass, I believe, acted in depth. Now we know, allegedly, he was jealous. This is what drove a wedge. This motivated his reasons to go to fucking to renegotiate his contract accordingly, which means that what Funky said to us publicly, he didn't really believe it. He said, girl, we were all making $250,000 a year. We all made the same. Clearly, he didn't really believe that. But publicly, he wanted to hold that, to act like they were always treated at the very least as equals. He would have never been able to humbly admit, girl, that they might have been paying me half of what they was paying Claudia. And of course, if they would have been paying Claudia more, Claudia has a executive producer credit. She hosts 2 of the premiere shows on Fox Soul. She's the creator of both the fucking shows. And nobody would have any opportunity to renegotiate any type of goddamn future pay if it wasn't for the job she created for folk to have a goddamn future in. So rightfully so, she motherfucking working. She's creator. She holding down 2 motherfucking premiere shows on that network alone, while also working in mainstream TV, something that Funky wasn't doing at the time. So they would have had to pay Claudia according to her clout as well, because she's able to help bring visibility from Deal or No Deal, College Hill. She's able to bring back, because the more visibility that Claudia has on mainstream TV and movies, on Tubi, on VH1, etc., all those things add to heightened visibility for Claudia, because she's also the Grand Don on Fox Soul. Okay? So rightfully so, bitch. She should have been compensated accordingly. Funky done even as well too. But remember, I know that Funky is talking out of both sides of his goddamn pussy lips. Because Funky, on one hand, when shit went up and he tried to go for all the money under the impression that Fox Soul didn't have no more than 6 months to a year left, according to the whispers going on within the network. So he tried to do what he do and negotiate all the way up to the highest level, girl, at a time that they were already pulling budget. Cocktails with the Queens, with the Divas had tanked. T.S. Madison show had tanked. They were snatching motherfucking Queen out of shit. Okay, so they wasn't going to be putting more money into nobody's goddamn hands. So his ass had to walk. And then what he did afterwards was try to compete with them by, first of all, setting it up so that he could try to tank them if they didn't budge by going on live at 8 at the same time. And then at the same time was trying to use going live at 8 at the same time to prove his worth. Because he was still hoping that they was going to come back crying begging. That Fox Soul was going to come back crying begging. After they could now visibly see what he brought to the table. But once again, because they were clear, bitch, that there will be $0 going in. They just didn't care. It wasn't a matter that Funky sat over there with 1 million motherfuckers in his goddamn live stream. There was going to be no more money. They had already spent and allocated the budget. They were going to allocate it to the digital media department of Fox, which was the birth of Fox Soul. They had already given it all the money they was going to give it, a girl, and they wasn't seeing a fucking return. So they didn't give a damn who was worth what at this point. We're not getting the return from our investment, period. So nobody's going to be getting a goddamn higher salary. If you don't like what the fuck you're getting already for a show that's teetering between, you know, hospice and a rebirth, girl, then yeah, rightfully go. And we happy for you. Shit. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your services. And can you please send us back out shit? Okay? Right, he had to, and he's still good. But see, that's the thing. He need to act like he's still good. Because see, he ain't act like that following leaving TGIF. He talked shit. He dragged these folk by their equipment. He changed the narrative from I'm good with everybody. I love everybody over there. Shout out to the producer. Shout out to da-da-da-da-da. Shout out to Al. Shout out da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then came out mad as hell when his ass actually walked down. Claudia's a bitch and fuck you. Coming on at the same time trying to sabotage the goddamn network that he claimed, oh, I love all the producers. Funky ass didn't give a damn to make all those folk lose their damn job by tanking them. Don't love no damn body. All that shit was fake as hell. All that shit is been ego. ego been getting the best of this cast. Egotism, including the roast. Because here's the gag. The issue ain't even that Horseface called Al Jones out. Because if a bitch been fucking with you, you're going to feel how the fuck you going to feel. Where Horseface, Wendy Wiggins fucked up at was confronting those feelings before and on the clock and on the clock. Everything he said in our roast was supposed to be a personal phone call. Everything he said in our roast was supposed to be what you ask a bitch if they got 5 minutes to talk about in the parking lot after y'all both get to y'all cars. What he was supposed, everything he said in our roast, girl, was supposed to be what you ask a bitch if they got a few minutes to go to the park down the block to have a conversation about. Whatever he felt about Al is whatever he felt. But allowing it to play out on top of breaching his contract knowingly by bringing up this man's marriage when you know that we already done received cease and fucking desist from Star Jones because of a fucking gag order. Why would you do that, my nigga? You think that your feelings trump the business? You gonna prioritize your petty ass, feminine ass feelings over the business. So that's why they ass had to go off air and they got into reshuffle shit because, girl, the fuck? The workplace floor is not for your personal feelings. We don't pay you hoes to confront each other about whatever petty ass, elementary, high school ass bullshit y'all got going on amongst each other. Y'all get paid for an hour, 5 days a motherfucking week from home on Zoom to do a goddamn job and to run y'all about for these motherfucking topics. Whatever personal shit y'all got going on, y'all do that shit, bitch, when Zoom ends. Y'all figure out how to get along, girl. After show wraps, you take your grievances up with each other, girl, behind the scenes. You don't bring what is supposed to be parking lot energy, down the street energy, come outside off the porch energy, girl, to the front of the screens, and then expose to the public who we already been struggling to rebrand ourselves in front of. After surviving all the damn narratives that Funky Dineva done goddamn flipped, and you gonna sit your ass up in here, girl, and expose one motherfucker for having a very special, inappropriate, and fraternizing with management? You gonna breach fucking contract by bringing up this man's marriage that we told you not to do? You gonna call out him being two-faced, etc.? What you think this does for the spirit of the show from an optic perspective? What you think? But once again, I don't feel sorry for Fox because this is what happens when you create the rules in such a motherfucking way that you hire people based upon proximity. When you want to hire people based upon proximity, girl, this is what you get. Zeus network behavior. It's not enough to just consider if, oh, well, I know her. I want to fuck her. So I'm going to school her to the head of the line, girl. Or she's a key. Yeah, bitch, you better be also considering who the fuck a bitch is. Character always is going to make the founding difference in business. Y'all see how Unhinged had to turn around, bitch, and now she got to share half of her damn robots on YouTube, girl, with Cardi B. Because bitches with character issues always gonna fuck up the business. Now that hoe got to go on tour. That hoe out here thinking she Eddie Murphy. That bitch out here thinking her ass is Sinbad, bitch. Unwind with Sinbad K girl. Her ass out here having to damn create jobs for her damn self because she got to be in bankruptcy trying to figure out how to give this other damn woman $4.1 trillion damn dollars. Because when motherfuckers got a character issue and you talking about business, bitch, you sure as you can bet your mammy's ass, baby. Shit gonna be canceled, suspended, shit gonna be in court. Bet your motherfucking ass, ho. So I don't feel bad for Fox, even though they probably had no idea that Wendy Wiggins was being hired because of proximity and that there wasn't more vetting consideration. And if they had took his history into account, or if Fox Soul had had a non-biased person a part of the vetting process, Horseface would have never made it because of his history with blowing the fucking lid and destroying shit and burning shit on the way out the door. This is why Funky ass vouched for Horseface. Oh yeah, I agree. You know why he agreed? Because he know that in the end, bitch, Horseface ass is gonna flame up Fox Soul just like he flamed up Hollywood Unlocked. He know he gonna burn the motherfucking house down just like Funky is in the business of burning motherfucking houses on the way out. That's why he vouched for that bitch, because he know, oh bitch, karma done stepped into the building. Somebody who gonna avenge me, bitch, done entered the group chat, girl. That's why, girl, because he knew that the minute that Wendy Wiggins got up in this bitch, oh yeah, she gonna be in flames, girl. It definitely ain't gonna be around for too much motherfucking longer. And he was right. And show was Sherelle's World, who gave it a 3 months prediction. And now they motherfucking ass is on a half a suspension and a half of a vacation. Hey, Vala. Now let me play this other audio from Claudia. And a shout out to Sean Davey, because he the one who had Claudia's live stream from IG up on his channel. So shout out to Sean Davey.
So it's been taken out because, I guess Al complained about it. So I had someone that had my back like that. Anyways, I have to hype Armand up. I didn't hype him up to like say this stuff. It's a roast. Do I not get along with Al? When we used to be friends, I put him on the show.
Okay. All right. We actually had hold on. Oh, this is it, I think. Hold on.
That's how they be. They have you gagging every time because that's what a roast is. No, it's.
Oh, here it is. Yeah. I want to listen to this.
They have you gagging every time because that's what a roast is. No, the show was on yesterday. So Al put a post out, I guess, saying that the show was canceled. And I feel like that was misleading. I think he meant whatever he does on YouTube. I've never seen the show. So people thought that there was no show. And guess what? That makes the numbers go down. Right? We had pre-taped that show on Thursday, and it was all good before the roast episode. So that show was fine. It was in the can. So it was a good show. So that show was on. I'm eating food.
Okay, hold on. Now I want y'all to listen to this again. This first part.
Can't take anything down, but yeah, that episode's been taken down because, I guess Al complained about it. So I had someone that had my back like that. Anyways, I have to hype Armand up. I didn't hype him up to like say this stuff. It's a roast. Do I not get along with Al? When we used to be friends, I put him on the show.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find something because I thought I had. Hold on. Okay, yes. Okay, so this is the part I want y'all to hear.
Democrats. Well, I'm sure not going to diversity and rights for women and all that kind of stuff. There's just too much wrong with the Republican Party. So, yeah. I miss you on Housewives from Brazil. Thank you. Yeah, live back on the show Monday. Yeah.
All right, so you heard that part. Yeah, we'll be live back on the show on Monday after she had, answered the questions about while the live streams were taken down, and she said, you know, da-da-da-da. Now, Andrea had just said, now, Claudia, it wasn't about having ours back. It was about being legally obligated to take it down per that cease and desist. For the episodes, yes. You know, it was a legal thing. However, Claudia is also just letting y'all know, girl, it's Al has favor beyond, you know, the legal shit that, yes, rightfully so, need to be corrected and adjusted, etc., so that, you know, there's no liability on Fox Soul's part, etc. But that, baby, there's favor, considering how Al ass be behaving allegedly behind the scenes, according to my multiple sources. Y'all can see how he has two different faces. He plays all Lever the Cleaver, Bill Cosby on the screen, and then gets on the phone, baby, and turns into Hakeem, turns into goddamn Suge Knight, bitch. Okay, so you know, apparently, you know, he's a hurricane, and he's allegedly difficult to fucking work with, and he's messy as fuck, according to two people, according to Claudia, who's in the chat, who already done told y'all publicly what the fuck he done did to her, and then y'all heard it for Horseface, and then y'all saw the two faces of this play out, and y'all saw the two sides of him by everything I played out with Fox Soul. But I brought up the audio because this is what I meant by Horseface went live and told a half truth last night. If they were going on vacation, Claudia would have known they were going on vacation this week, and she would not have told the Solars in her IG live that, yes, we'll be live on Monday. So when Horseface went live last night talking about we're on vacation, no ma'am. We not, bitch. We've been suspended. And what production is going to do, since vacation was also coming up week after next, is just go ahead, girl, and run suspension and vacation together, girl, so that we got all the time, honey, to figure this shit out in the world. So he told a half-ass truth that even the host was not even aware of. Okay? She was letting it be known, girl, that, yeah, we're going to be back live on Monday. There was no show Friday. There was no show on motherfucking Monday or Friday. Okay? So, once again, half truths, girl. You know, he would have been better off not saying shit like he was trying to do. You know, if he didn't have as much of an ego as he had, and he wasn't so full of himself, and he didn't lack discipline the way he does, it just would have been better, girl, to just let it all play out and to let it be what it be. Because clearly they all ain't on the same narrative. Suspension to go through contracts, and Horseface will probably receive a contract buyout offer. You know, like I said previously, I honestly, even under these circumstances, with all this hell and heat and cease and desist from Star Jones and breach of marital contracts and everything else, I still don't think Horseface will be terminated. But Sabrina, I can see that too. I can see them go ahead, girl, and giving him some coin to get the hell on. But like I said before too, Fox Soul is not in the business of firing their employees. But now we know, because of the allegations, right, that it's because people are well connected to the people who got authority in situations. Horseface got a very special relationship to a producer, and according to Horseface, Al Jones has a special relationship to management. So this may be why, no matter how bad these people act, how toe up they get, how raggedy they get, how crime mob they get, baby, how unprofessional, how uncorporate things happen, how dusty shit is, that ultimately they still get to leave on their own accord, because those special relationships are acting as gorilla glue to secure people their spots. So behavior is being trumped by proxy to the right powers that be. Just why they call it having friends in high places. This why nobody ends up ultimately fired. The employees themselves decide whether they're finished or done. This is also why I don't care how many times social media says that I don't believe Funky Ass was fired. I believe his ass walked because he walked. I don't believe he was fired. He didn't even get fired over the Chloe Bailey shit. And that shit was bad. I mean, you even had fucking Beyonce's management issuing statements, and allegedly Foxo also received a cease and desist girl from Rock Nation regarding Chloe Bailey. So even after fucking with Beyonce girl and Jay-Z and Chloe, the hood goddamn presidents and VP and first lady, Funky Ass didn't end up fired. And Law of Attraction, they did. Did you not hear Horseface say in his roast that he's well aware of what the fuck is in his contract and what the fuck he ain't supposed to say? So it's not that management is totally not doing their job. It's also that the employees are not respecting the rules. Lunell ass, half seeing ass, ain't reading her contract in full. She done brought up damn Star Jones, got her ass sending lawsuits to the damn network. Wendy Wiggins ass is on that bitch. Sitting there talking shit, bringing up what the fuck he know he prohibited from bringing up, girl. So it ain't even just an issue now, management. It's like, y'all gotta respect the shit we trying to manage. Okay? Okay, hold on, y'all. So, you know, according to Horseface, special relationship that allegedly Al has to management, whatever that means. Okay? And Wendy Wiggins has already acknowledged that she has a special relationship to production, whatever that means. Okay, so what we know is, according to Horseface, there's a special relationship to management, and what we know factually is that Horseface got a relationship to production, and that's according to what he has also said on his own platform, and it's just fucking true. He does. Okay, so take that how you motherfucking take that. And now that shit is up, baby, it's motherfucking up. Trey says Foxhole is still Fox. They ended Martin living single and then living color quickly. The TGIF ain't worth the breath of a conversation under the umbrella, unfortunately. Well, once again, like I said yesterday too, I also am low-key, some of this shit is working. Some of these alleged special relationships, girl, are making sense or working out in their favor. Because if everything that's being said about Funky, everything that's being uttered is that, oh, TGIF is on its last leg, 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 and it's still standing, it may be because those special relationships are given, are providing motivation to sustain TGIF because of proxy and favoritism. You know, it's a way of keeping the person you like and the person you got a special relationship to employed. So some of this shit seems to be indirectly, in a weird ass backwards but yet beneficial way, seem to be benefiting TGIF, these special relationships, because it seems to be the reason why it still has life in it. At the same time, it's also contributing to the dysfunction of it all because people are not able to be properly reprimanded accordingly because they allegedly have relationships that cover for them. Naisha says House of Aaron has one of his old interviews where he vehemently denied it over and over and over. Let me see what Kev and Naisha saying. I thought she didn't know because she denied it when someone told her. You're like, boy, okay, I think y'all must be talking about Al as, but she really knew, but it doesn't negate that he lied. Yeah, I don't believe that Al as told Star Jones he was queer. I just don't. Because when Al and Star Jones, let me see when they got married. Hold on, let me see. Star Jones, Al Reynolds. Married. They got married in 2004 and divorced in September of 2008. So yeah, this wasn't like a super inclusive ass time. And we ain't have all of the affirmation and openness and normalization of LGBT folk to the degree that we have it currently. And considering that Al, even on TGIF, has shown his inability to even want to really identify as queer, he even seems to struggle to identify as bisexual. He's also still ignorant about other members of the LGBT community, like non-binary folk, trans folk, etc. I do not see Al clout chasing, money hungry ass blowing his bag over being integral enough to tell a heterosexual woman who wants a heterosexual man that he's bisexual, considering all that he had to gain from marrying Star Jones. No. And because Al, once again, remember the episode of TGIF where Claudia and funky ass had said, when they had the conversation about, like, would you choose money or love? And Al said money. Easily. And and Claudia and Funk was like, money? Really? You would choose money over love? He was like, yeah. He was like, I need money. I want money. And I had actually played that up. I had played the clip of the episode. I'm gonna try to find the episode. And Claudia and Funky ass was shook, girl. They was shook of like, and then Funky was like, girl, money is science. So if you know how to once you know how to get money, you know how to get money. It's like riding a bike. But love is not that. It's not available in that type of black and white way. There's no like real science to love. And you would still choose money over. He said, yeah. So we can surmise, considering that Star Jones also felt played. She literally said in an interview she felt like she married her competitor. She married a bitch who was competing with her, etc. Girl. Yes, she felt used. Yes, she felt objectified, etc. Girl. Once again, considering that she had all the clout, she had all the fame and relevancy to the culture at that time. There is no way in motherfucking hell that a still to this day struggling Al Reynolds to even embrace being bisexual with a clear non-frown face, and who still has confusion about other members of the LGBT girl at a time where it wasn't even cool or trendy, edgy, or even socially acceptable to be bisexual as a black man, as a biracial man, that he would have told this damn woman he was bi. There was too much on the line by telling her his ass done been with men and that he had done had a dick in his mouth or a dick in his ass. Star Jones was way too much of a high-profile lottery win and opportunity for an opportunistic ass Al. What I can believe is that it's possible he told every other non-famous ass bitch he was with that maybe he played both sides. You know, his high school sweetheart, you know, some floozy he was dating, you know, during his college years, you know, his non-famous relationships. But no, ma'am. Star Jones, baby, is a different type of an opportunity, bitch. And Miss Al was going to play her role, girl, to get to the wedding and to damn sure get to the courthouse to divorce accordingly. Okay? After Star Jones had done, after her well had done ran dry. I also don't believe that Star Jones had the highest standards. I don't know if she thought Al ass was gay, because in a way I can see Al Jones being able to be mistaken for heterosexual. After all, sexuality don't have a personality. You can be super fucking completely homosexual and be very masculine. You can be very straight as a man and be very fucking effeminate. Okay? So but I don't know if Star was probably being a little bit idealistic. Okay? And everybody was talking about, oh, how fine, and you know, Al was the best looking man she ever had. Girl, look at Al, was hardly that handsome, girl. You know, him and damn Horseface got the same length damn teeth. You know, we gagged Al over his crooked ass glasses, but hell, it looked like his damn eyes are damn actually a crooked, girl. His damn eyeball lining is lopsided. Al looked like he carries, and you know, at this time in his life, girl, he looked like he walked around with a very small book bag on his back. You know, so all this whole girl, she was just so blessed, girl. Hell, Al Jones, Star Jones looked better than Al ass at this damn point. To be honest, she giving more top model than his ass is. You know, I don't know if she thought he was possibly gay, but I know at best she maybe could tell he was goofy. And maybe he was so goofy, girl, that he could be easily controlled, girl. I think Star Jones, you know, was just as an opportunist in love, a woman looking for love. And here it is, you got this opportunistic alleged narcissist who, you know, love bombed the shit out of her. You know, he put on all the things to impress her, because that's what an opportunist does. So, you know, he sold her on all the things that needed to be sold, especially considering, girl, all that could be had and gotten out of the damn relationship. And then you couple that with the fact that he is bisexual. So, you know, girl, ain't no dick harder, no dick bigger, no dick stiffer, no dick got more versatility and long-winded, girl, than that of a homosexual girl. So you know he was putting that motherfucking good bisexual dick on her motherfucking ass. You know he had Star Jones in a deep doggy style position, girl. Put that good bend in her damn back, girl. And was knocking that puss out the frame. Cause ain't no dick better than that of a damn hobosexual. So I'm sure, you know, he did what he had to do to appeal to her and to form an intimate relationship to her. And it worked. Okay, but then it stopped working. And it's been hell ever since. Oh, y'all never heard of a hobosexual? A wigs and wine? Yes, a hobosexual is a nigga whose sexuality is based upon his necessity for a couch and some damn food or a roof over his damn head, girl. A hobosexual is a nigga whose sexuality is based in resources and a necessity from no resources. And if there are resources to be obtained, there is ass to throw and dick to slay. Okay? Be it male or female. All right. So, girl, that's what I got for y'all. They are on an alleged vacation, according to sources, but also an alleged suspension to figure out what the fuck needs to be had because TGIF is not in the business of really firing nobody. I think the only way Horseface would be fired is if he walks away and or if the show gets canceled entirely. But it does not appear, according to what I understand, that there is a permanent cancellation, girl, but they definitely are going to have to refigure out, girl, what the fuck is going on, because shit has just gotten too goddamn love in hip-hop. Oh, TGIF, baby. Baby, it's giving too much. Okay, outside the box, who hired the producers, girl? I don't know, baby. I don't know where this damn slew of producers came from, girl, but baby, I hope in the, figuring out what's going on, girl. Yes, that they figure out how to replace some damn producer, girl. They need to be auditioning them goddamn producer chairs. Quiet as it's kept. They out here trying to find a replacement for talent, bitch. It seems to be, girl. There need to be some rotating musical chairs as it relates to management, bitch, and as it relates to production, girl. Okay, you need to put those damn positions out there on monster.com, on ineedajob.com, girl, because yeah, it's rotten at its roots. And when you have a rotten root, you're going to get the buffoonery. Once the gums are infected, it's only a matter of time before the tooth becomes decayed. All right? Now, if anybody got cease and desist to fucking send, bitch, you need to send that to Horseface, Wendy Wiggins, girl, who is the one who let us know that you allegedly got a special relationship to management, girl. Okay? And Horseface already let it be known, girl, that he has a producer friend on the network, girl. Okay? So y'all can take that up with them. This wraps up my show, I believe. Let me see here. Once again, the only person I truly hope this works out for is Claudia. I would hate to see TGIF go out on any other note but a beautiful one. It came in on a beautiful note, and all Claudia has tried to do is give niggas $250,000 extra goddamn dollars a year, and to give their ass some added extra shit to put on their resume, and some added and extra popularity and goddamn fame. And it's a goddamn shame that she ended up giving this opportunity, unbeknownst to her, to some people who got some really, 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 really bad character issues. It's really a shame. But my hat goes out to Claudia for surviving all of this the way that she did, bitch, because if she was any less skillful and any less professionally trained, bitch, she could have single-handedly become the damn Thanos to all this shit, bitch, and snapped her goddamn fingers and really got it popping. Because out of everybody, Claudia really is probably the one holding the most goddamn tea. As the executive producer, as the show creator, as these people being her friends who she brought on going, girl. But the difference between Funky and Claudia is Claudia comes out of the commercial side of the industry. Funky comes out of the digital side. And like Unwind with Opioid said, there's a difference in the behavior and conduct a lot of times of both types of talent because they move differently. Influencers don't have nobody to have to answer to. We answer to ourselves. We don't really have an overhead, and we don't really have to work with people in order to build our channel. We can literally be self-governed and self-made. We don't have to have co-workers, etc. We can stay in our own little corner and do our thing. So, that's a different dynamic versus people who come out of the commercial side of the industry, girl, who are working within corporations, working within networks, and literally have to play their role that anybody else in corporate America has too. When you're working for institutions, when you're working for networks, And you have to know how to navigate policy, know how to navigate the fake church shit that goes on in these corporate spaces, etc. So Claudia, as she said in our interview, you know, she admitted, yeah, there was a time where I had some issues too with pay, but I know how to do this. I'm a professional, and I played my hand. And in playing my hand, things worked out for me because I understand the business of the corporate side of the industry. And this is why she's still there, collecting her $250K a motherfucking year. Okay? So, you know, only if everybody else would have been a little bit smarter. That's okay, sweet baby. Because you know what? In all my coverage from last year, I mean, from earlier this year and my coverage recently, y'all keep saying she messy, but y'all never have no facts to back that up with, girl. Y'all only have conspiracy and conjecture when it comes to Claudia. What we know factually is that our ass is two-faced because we saw it factually play out by his ass calling into Funky Show outrage. What we know is that Horseface ass is messy as hell. And unprofessional and non-corporate as hell because he intentionally breached his goddamn contract knowing he wasn't supposed to bring up this goddamn man's marriage. What we know is that Funky is two-faced as hell because he threw Al ass under the bus by letting it be known, arguing with Claudia, that Al is the one who sent his ass the goddamn screenshots, the screenshots between her and Al to him. And then tried to burn the house down on the way out, knowing that his good alleged friend was still in the goddamn building. And then allow his friend to spill all that goddamn tea on his live instead of just taking the man off of speakerphone or hanging up on the man to save his friend from being exposed and running right into the manifestation of the things that Horseface had accused him of. All y'all got to say about Claudia is she messy, but y'all ain't got nothing objective to prove that with. It's just, oh, she's messy though. She's messy, she's messy, she's messy. That's how I know that y'all ain't sitting on shit. And I'm fine with that being an empty narrative because, you know, I'd rather people have a baseless claim against me just because they just don't like me for whatever reason than to have to answer to actual messy shit. These other people are actually messy. They're factually messy. Factually messy. You think that Claudia working her ass off, bringing shows together, wanting to make all the money there is in the industry and have a successful run with the shit that she creates is going to go into shit being fucking messy when her goddamn bottom dollar is on the line too? That don't make no sense. Claudia been in this business way too fucking long for that to make any damn sense. And there's a reason why her resume was long then and is even longer now. Because Claudia knows how to walk the shit. Unlike the rest of these girls. They're not suspended because of anything Claudia did. They're not on hiatus because of anything Claudia did. Funky ain't there because of anything Claudia did. He there because he couldn't get his coin from whomever signs his checks. Claudia ass is just trying to work, get them doors put on her damn house, and keep her motherfucking edges. And if she end up by the end of this with alopecia, bitch, and bald patches and shit all in the back of her motherfucking head, her ass need to be suing Dineva, Horseface, and goddamn Al Jones, baby. For the stress and the damage done, baby, to the tops and the backs of her damn head. Dealing with the shit. Y'all thumbs up the video. I got to get up out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed this update. I love y'all long time, honey. Okay, make sure you subscribe, girl. Once again, girl, y'all know the TGIF Multiverse of Madness, girl, is far from fucking over, girl. Our Reynolds supposed to be coming and unpacking and answering questions and all this shit and all this, girl. So we'll see, girl. All right. All things said here are allegedly, unless provided with said receipt sources, screenshots, etc. Child. I love y'all long time. Enjoy y'all Tuesday, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.